Here showing off my new easel. This easel was designed by and built by Ewan Hanchard of Serrano Industries. He's a woodworker who lives east of High River near the small community of Vulcan. I wanted to show you the attention to detail, hand-built tightening knobs. The piece is made out of African mahogany. On the back there's more hand tightened knobs so that you can tilt the easel forward and backward. Handmade wooden pulleys, both there and on the counterbalance. This carrier for these weights that I got from a weightlifting system that I salvaged from the salvage center, of course. The easel can be tilted to just beyond vertical. I requested that feature so as to allow for it to be used for taking photographs. There's often glare from above, and if you can tilt it beyond vertical, then you can reduce that glare. Now I will show how it functions. What one can do is, if you want to adjust the height of this piece, you simply can slide it up and down. This piece can be used to come down to tighten up the canvas, whatever size you want. I generally don't require that, so it sits up out of the way most of the time. The easel, because of the counterbalance system, goes up and down very smoothly. Just enough resistance so that these knobs can remain loose, but if you needed to tighten them up, you simply tighten them up. And then if you had a very heavy canvas, for example, you would be unable to very clear with the counterbalance system. You can change the weight on it if you want. Simply add or reduce weight depending on what your interests are. And of course, I've got a fair amount of weight on it because generally I'm lifting it up and can apply a little pressure from my body so that I have it fairly heavily weighted. You could lighten that up, and what that means is it goes down more easily and you require a little strength to lift it up. Of course, it's on wheels, so things can be adjusted and moved around. This feature here is to allow for larger canvases. So what you do is you probably remove that ultimately, but I'll just demonstrate. Slides up to accommodate canvas up at the top, so that you can extend this high enough to give support for a canvas up to 72 inches in total, if necessary. That's a feature that one would use infrequently, depending on the kind specialized shape of this thing. It's because I'm a guitar player, and Ewan, on his own recognizance, decided that he should make me a guitar-shaped instrument. I've often talked about the notion of performing a painting. But it just so happens that that shape, albeit whimsical, also serves a function. You have a fairly wide canvas on there, and as you can see, this is a 36-inch canvas. It gives you stability out to that width, even wider at this point. And of course you can move that up and down easily. Working in various areas. If your canvas was large, I've got this extended so it hits my ceiling, but that would be easily lowered and you can go way up. So, by and large, it's a very functional easel. It's a beautifully done thing in African mahogany, and I kind of like it. I like it very much. I've been using it already. That's why I did this video a little earlier before I get even more paint splatters on it. But it's been oiled and waxed, and even those paint splotches can be taken off with just removing the wax surface fairly simply. Thanks, Ewan. Did a good job.